everybody, welcome back. I am here with Saskia, and she is a fertility coach among so much more. And she's been sharing a bit of, everything. She changes lives, what she does for her clients and helping with, release negativity and assist them in becoming pregnant and moving on to that beautiful modality of being a mother. I would like to mention briefly, Saskia, your book, so you can tell everyone about that and where they can get your book. It is The New Code of Motherhood. Tell us a bit about that and what prompted you to write that, please.
Yeah, the new code of motherhood. The new code of motherhood, I talked about it a little bit, is where I share about you can love being a mom, live your soul's calling, and raise kids that thrive. It's about how you can be you and live your soul's calling, do what you're supposed to do here on this earth and raise kids that thrive. So it goes into all the aspects of motherhood. Basically, I share about how I became a mom and how when I had my first child, how different that was from my fifth child. And I share about how we moved from living in Holland with our 5 children, where one day I woke up and I was like, my biggest dream is to go to America and move over the ocean and live here and raise our kids here. We live in this little village at the sea and at the ocean. And I thought, how amazing would that be to just do it. And without speaking a word of English, none of the kids spoke a word of English. We had money to buy the house. We had no jobs waiting. We came here like the pilgrims. We just did it. And part of my work is also to inspire women. Go after your dreams, no matter how big their dreams are. Yes. And you want to show your kids how to do that. I also talk in the book about fertility, the struggle to become a mom, what that is. I talk about how I birthed my babies. I sang them out in half an hour. So I share how I do. And I talk about the marriage, how to be a mom and keep your marriage strong. So you can get my book at Amazon, The New Code of Motherhood. And it has a ton of tips and tools to embody the whole journey of motherhood.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And do you have a website that our audience can go to as well?
Yeah, absolutely. My website is for all the women who want to become moms. Is getpregnantnow.com, and there you can find the Yes to My Baby quiz that shows you the #1 reason why you can get pregnant. So that's getpregnantnow.com. I know all the women want to get pregnant now, so right? So yes. That's why I've created a program, a 4-month program where I help women to reset themselves in fertility mode and get pregnant now.
So, I love it. I love it. It is so exciting. What would you say is a powerful way to change those negative thoughts and disappointments about getting pregnant? What would you say are some of the most powerful ways?
What the most powerful way is, and I start with every woman I work with, is if you think about getting pregnant, your mind is not your best cheerleader, because by now you've probably thought, what if, you have all these negative thoughts. And the interesting thing is we have 60,000 thoughts a day, and 80% is negative and 90% is repetitive. So you can imagine that that's how we walk around.
Yes.
So when you're in the journey of getting pregnant and, every month you have the disappointment of, it's not happening. A lot of women think like, what if it never happens? What if I'm too old? What if my eggs are too old? But if you think about it and you have the thoughts, for example, like, what if I'm too old? Then I teach you to change it in, what if I'm the perfect age to conceive? Or what if my eggs are not good quality? And then I said, whenever you think that thought, reset your thinking. What if my eggs are filled with golden life's potential? For example, what if the lining of my uterus isn't good? what if the lining of my uterus is beautiful and smooth and perfect to conceive? So you have to start resetting your thinking, because the thoughts will come up. It's like a hamster wheel, right? As soon as I know from my clients, their feet hit the floor in the morning, it's like, ah, what if it never happens? Or what if motherhood isn't in the cards for me? And then I say, as soon as a negative thought comes, reset yourself and open your mind. You're not going to say, yes, I'm the perfect age, because your mind won't buy that. You have to open up your mind, and you're going to say, what if motherhood is in the cards for me? Or what if I'm the perfect age to conceive? And train and retrain the neurological pathways in your brain, and it absolutely resets your body. I have seen it. 7 out of 10 of my private clients get pregnant, but they are deliberately, like month after month, they're resetting their brains, and it works. So that's a powerful tool.
Yes.
So whatever negative thought you have right now, what's the dominant thought? Change it into a what if ... It works.
And really, that can be used in other areas of our life, can't it? That philosophy.
Paula, I use it, for example, with my kids that are, I'm almost an empty nester, but they travel all around the world, and then I can worry, right? And then I'm like, well, I teach, I have to do it myself too. What if it all works out? Or what if he's safe? Or what if he finds his way? Or I use it a lot myself. Yeah, absolutely. We can use it very well.
Oh, that technique, that can create such life shifts.
It does. Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Yes. And, I can just see what that must do for your clients in, making a shift and opening that up. And it must be on a personal basis for you.
Yes.
So rewarding to help these women become fertile, become pregnant. And, that just must be so rewarding for you. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a client and she was adopted, and you wouldn't think that would impact you, but there's a deeper sense of, can I be a mother, or will I think when I birthed my baby happened the same thing? And she struggled for 10 years, this client, and her womb was a very dark place. When I always go and we travel into like, how does the womb look like? And it was very dark, and a woman you're not aware of, right? Of that. And she became pregnant within 2 months. And it was such an eye opener to go deeper down, like, what is the subconscious fear that stops you? And there is hope. That's why I always want to say, if so far you're not pregnant and you've tried IVF or IUI, it's not just a physical affair. Pregnancy is not just a physical affair. You have to look deeper, because apparently it doesn't work what you're doing. And all the IVFs cannot bypass the subconscious mind. If there's deeper fears there, you have to release them. Otherwise, then that's what I see with all my clients who've tried it. It doesn't work.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is just so powerful and so beautiful that, these changes can be made. So tell us, what would you like to put out there to the listeners and the audience today? What would you give everyone as a tip for something that they could think about today, bring into their lives that can change a pattern in their life or how they look at things?
I would, number one, do what I just explained about the thinking. Like, pick your most negative thoughts, and it's maybe like, what if I'm too old? Or what if motherhood isn't in the cards for me? And start every day repeating as many times a day, like, what if motherhood is in the cards? Or what if I'm the perfect age to conceive? And another thing is that you can do, and a lot of women I work with, they've lost the connection with their bodies, because by now they are like, so in their minds that I say every night when you go to bed, put a hand on your womb and put a hand on your heart. And when you put your heart, think about somebody can be an animal, can be your cat or your dog you truly love. And then feel that same warmth that you feel under your hand on your heart, under your hand on your womb, for your womb and for your body.
Yes.
And start creating the connection, and it resets your body.
Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. And something as simple as that,
Yeah.
taking a few minutes when you go to bed at night,
Yeah.
to think about something positive or something loving.
Yeah.
I mean, that can just make such a difference, can it?
It does. It does when you want to start connecting to your body, because I always say, do you feel that baby soul sitting on your shoulder? But if you've lost all the trust in your body and all the connection to your body, I mean, if I were that little soul, do you really want to come to a mother that has lost the connection to her womb, lost the connection?
Yeah.
You want to start building that trust, and you want to start building the connection again, and that's when you're more attractive for that baby soul to come to you.
Yes. And
Yeah.
you know, that is something that happens a lot these days, is we do get disconnected from our body. And we don't listen to our body. Our bodies are always giving us messages, and we get so into our heads.
Yeah.
That we do. That's true. It's easy to lose connection with your body.
Yeah, and you wanna feel, you wanna own your womb, you wanna feel that fertile energy, and that's one of the things I teach in my program. First, we become aware of the subconscious blocks, then we release the deeper subconscious blocks, and then you start to believe and embody that fertile energy. That's the third stage, and that's a really cool stage when you walk around and you're like, I'm so fertile. You have like that smile on your face, and you're like, yeah, I am that. I have them practice it a lot. And then you get pregnant, but then you want to stay pregnant, because getting pregnant is one thing, but staying pregnant is another. And
True.
But by then you have the right belief sets in place. You're not like, oh, what if I miscarry? You're not like in a complete very anxious state, because fear contracts the body. By then you are that. And then I'll teach them how to birth, not labor, like, you know, how you can birth naturally. It's a very safe experience where you don't have to have fear. You can birth your baby naturally. So yeah, so it's a 5-step program, and it's a 5-step process that makes sense, and where you can see it successfully works.
Yes. Yes. Oh, this is just so fantastic. I am just so honored to share you with everyone. Oh my gosh, Saskia, what you're doing for so many.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh gosh, please share with everyone out there your website one more time for those women that this is their message. Yeah, Get Pregnant Now.
Getpregnantnow.com, getpregnantnow.com, and you'll find a 60-second quiz that shows you right away where you're at, how you're feeling, and what's the reason why you can't get pregnant.
I love it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just so grateful. Oh, it was great connecting with you and sharing you with everyone. Love, hugs, and blessings. And to the
so much.
Audience, love, hugs, and blessings. Everybody have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Saskia.